Hello and welcome to DeesDesigns. I am going to show you a project that I made for my daughter over her past birthday. Her birthday was yesterday and we had a party on Saturday. And I made this picture frame. I've been looking on YouTube and saw the altered wooden frames I've been wanting to do. So I ended up doing one for her birthday. And also later on in the video I'll show you that at her party we did crafts and we also made a wooden frame. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have, of course, you get your wooden frame. You're going to need a wooden frame. I use Beyond Birthdays and Hello Kitty. We have Mod Podge. I have some black paint, ebony black paint, Americana. I got that from Hobby Lobby. You're going to need a foam brush. You're going to need a paintbrush. Ink and to ink your edges and the cutouts from your Cricut. So I'm going to show you the project step by step what I did and actually show you the one. So this is the one that I created for my daughter. Get it around here so you can see it. This is the paper I got right here, the scrapbook paper I got from Walmart. It was a paper pack that they had in the discontinued section when I told everybody it was 20 cents. So that's where that paper come from. I had a paper pack that was 20 cents. It have hearts on it and butterflies. And I just kind of think it just goes with her theme, the Hello Kitty. So I did the I Love You up here. It is from Beyond Birthdays on page 131 right here. 131, if you can see it. So I cut that out I cut shadow first, and it's at 2 3/4, and then I came back and cut the regular cut. So I cut shadow in black, and then regular cut in pink at 2 3/4, and that's how I got that. And then we have the Hello Kitty, which was my daughter's theme throughout the whole birthday, and my Hello Kitty is 2.5 inches. And you can see the Mod Podge give it that glossy look that you see here. And I counter inked my edges. You can see my pink edges. I inked them a little bit. And you see that the frame itself is painted because you want it to be painted. And it's painted in the inside of it as well. But the back side, this is the back side of it. Your frame also comes with a little stick, and you see a little stand to help it stand up. Helps it stand up. So what you do is, I got the frame from Michael's. They're only $1. So this is the frame. You get the frame, and you get the white little stick that come with it, wood stick. And what you do is you're going to use your Americana ink, whatever color you choose. I chose black because you want to pull colors from the layout from your scrapbook paper. So I chose black. So I got that, and it's going to be this color all over and till you paint it black. So what you need to do is lay it down flat and paint it black. Use a paintbrush and some ink, and you're going to cover it all over. Paint everything. Don't cover up your hole. And then you're going to paint inside of this right here where the picture itself's going to go. You're going to paint that. And make sure that your hole is at the bottom. And I'll explain more of that in a minute. So when you stand it up, it's here. And don't worry about, you see how I got ink on the front? Don't worry about that because your paper is going to cover it up. So then you're going to choose your paper, your scrapbook paper, and this is what I chose because it's my daughter's birthday party and a bunch of little girls. So it have a lot of cute little sayings on there. Whatever, beautiful, rock star, blah, blah, blah. It's a girl thing, spar riding, drummer queen. And so when I was telling you about the hole on the back side here, the hole right there. As you see my writing for my paper, my scrapbook paper, it doesn't matter if it's just like a color, just one little thing. But if you got words like this, I wouldn't want my thing to the side because that's going to be off. I wouldn't want it to the side. It's upside down if you really look at it. So you want to kind of turn it so it can be right ways up, so it can read straight down. So we see rock starts a girl thing, then all the stuff going down beside it. That's where you really want it to be, because when you hang it or stand it up, it's going to look crazy. As you see, I flip it around. Well, you can see drummer queen, but most of the letters is going the opposite way. As you see, it's just upside. See, that one is upside down, so you definitely don't want that. So make sure that if you have writing on your paper, that it is, the right is facing you and it's upwards, not downwards, sideways anyway, because it's not going to flow with the picture of the frame. It's up and down frame, if you understand what I mean. So what I did was I have a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and what I did was just laid the frame down itself, and it was actually like this, the other way around. It's going to be on a scrapbook piece of paper. And what I did was trace it with a pencil. I traced around the whole thing, and then I took my craft knife and I cut it out. And inside it's going to have a little insert, which it measures 3.7 by 3.7. But you use this, don't throw this away, you save it to cut out your pictures. And as you know, you're going to need a picture. And so you use a 4 by 6 picture, you lay it and try to center how you want your picture to be, and then you will come up with a picture fit inside there. And also, when you put your picture in, save this and put it down so it can hold it in there a lot firmer. I kept mine. And so we have the frame, and now we have the cutout. We have the cutout. And so what you do next is you're going to take your Mod Podge and your foam brush, and you're going to cover the whole thing. And I'm not covering it right now, just trying to show you what you do. But you'll cover it and you apply a lot of it on there because you want your paper here to stick. So once you get your Mod Podge on there, you're going to lay that on there. And it should be evenly. And if it's not evenly, you may have some parts that hang over, like right here. You'll see if I hold it up, you'll see that it's hanging off. It'll be okay because we're going to use our sand block to, let me get my sand block. You'll need your sand block to do your edges. This is a sand block. And say if I hold it up right now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just say, I'm just going to give you an example. Just say if I had, really can't tell, but if I had about that much, I'll hold the paper up so you can see it pretty well. So, well, you can't see it because my Cricut is the same color back there. But okay, you can see it right here at the corner. Say if I had so much paper hanging off, I would take my block and sand it off once the Mod Podge has set. And then once you get it down, it's going to be evenly. You make sure you have no bubbles in there. Spread it out. Then you're going to take another coat of Mod Podge and apply it right over the scrapbook page. And don't worry about it. It's going to look like a bunch of glue. Don't worry about it. It's going to be just fine because it's going to actually dry glossy. So you're going to do that, and you give it time to dry. And it says on the bottle about 15-20 minutes between coats. And so you're going to let that dry, and then what I did was, since it's a girl's theme and she's going to be taking pictures with her friends, I used my, for this one I used Walk in the Garden. I used Walk in the Garden cartridge, and we use the friends. We have a friends. Well, we have friends, and then we have a flower. The little flower can be found on page 94. And it is this flower here. It can be found on that page. And so I cut the flower out at, I think I cut the flower out at 5 inches. This is 5 inches. And then I have friends. And I did shadow at 1.5 and then regular cut 1.5, and you got friends. So my time is running out, and you use a diamond. And here is the finished look of the photo frame. So thank you for stopping by.